I just got into a full-blown yelling match with a 70-year-old man at the gym. As a woman who goes to the gym very frequently, I honestly haven't had too many negative experiences when it comes to men, especially men thinking that their workout is just far more important than mine. And I don't think that anyone would ever describe me as a timid person. I'm very outgoing, I'm very bold, I can definitely hold my own. But this definitely caught me off guard, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like in tears by the end of this conversation. I also think it was definitely a blessing my husband was not at the gym with me, because I feel like fists would have been thrown had he been there. So I was lifting glutes and I was using a leg press. The leg press was right next to a leg extension. I moved from the leg press to the leg extension when I was done using the leg press. I set my phone on the seat and then I quickly went to wipe down the leg press that I had just finished using. And the guy who was taking it over from me was like, "Oh, don't stress, you don't need to wipe it down." So he was very sweet. So I walked away from the leg extension, and honestly, not even really walked away. They were right by each other. So I had taken a couple steps away from the leg extension for a maximum of like 10 seconds. When I went back over to the leg extension to use it, an old man walked up to me, got right into my face, and started yelling at me. He was like, "This is a public gym. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for you, so hurry up and do your set, and I'm just gonna work in with you." Like I said, I am not a timid person, but it was so shocking because I was so caught off guard just because the machine was completely open, nobody was around it, and I had no idea that this man was going to be so triggered by me using this machine. Now, typically, I would 100% let somebody work in with me, but obviously the fact that he was in my face yelling at me, as a woman, I was very intimidated and really taken back. It was so disrespectful, caught me off guard, and I felt so uncomfortable. So there was not a chance in hell I was gonna let this man work into my lift with me. So I politely told him, "My lift is just as important as yours is, and I am more than happy to hold the machine for you when I'm done, but I am going to use it because I got here first, and you need to walk away while I use it." He got in my face again, said, "Nope, this is a public gym. I'm gonna use the machine." And I just said, "You are an asshole." And he yelled at me and said, "I know I am." So obviously at that point, I kind of knew who I was dealing with, and I had not raised my voice at all at this point, and he had now yelled at me multiple times, and it was extremely embarrassing, and I could tell that people were kind of watching, like making sure that I was okay. I knew that I really had one option, and I got right back in this man's face, and I yelled, "Get away from me, you are making me uncomfortable." And at that point, every guy around us was like, "What the is that guy doing to her?" So the guy who had actually just previously taken my leg press, who knew that I was a nice girl because he had just had a quick conversation with me, walked over and was like, "Dude, you need to get away from her right now. This is totally inappropriate." Then the old man proceeded to yell at him. And so he just immediately went up to the front desk and they kindly escorted this man out of the gym. So then I thanked that guy. I finished my workout, but I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely intimidating and I was so taken back. Like I said, I'm a very bold person. I can definitely hold my own, and I really tried to be kind at first. Mostly just because the guy was older than me, so I was trying to be respectful even though he had absolutely no respect for me. Because I'm telling you right now, had that guy been younger, every man in that gym would have like beaten the shit out of him for the way that he talked to me. I don't even want to imagine what my husband would have done regardless of the guy's age. But yeah, that's how my morning went, so I hope that you enjoyed your lift today.